Well, I couldn't have timed that any better, essentially, if I had tried to. With that said, after some issues with my first stream, I am going to be um, more than likely streaming music from this YouTube page, as you can see on the screen. NCS, no copyright sounds, copyright free music. And as you could hear from the lead in today, it was quite a good song, I would say. And I am just posting because I will be the first to admit I forget to post to my personal page. Well, not my personal page, my public page for Crescent Fan Creations. There. I forget to post to there that I am streaming. So, needless to say, I just remembered to do that. So, we shall transition. And, whoops, I have a different game up and running. I forgot about that. One thing about those idle games, as much as I love them, I tend to forget that they're running. Alright, so today we are going to be delving back into the world via .hackgu, Last Recoded. For those of you who weren't here last Sunday, not this past one, but the one before that, I believe that would have been the 22nd. I decided to start playing. Excuse me one second, I'm going to turn my fan on because I need some air circulating down here. I had an extra night to stream, extra time to stream, I should say. So I opted to stream that Sunday night, and I started .hackgu. And so we met Haseo, as well as a multitude of main characters from the first hour and a half. YouTube says 2.5 hours, but from the first bit of the game, we met quite a bit, got pretty far. I did not create the second save file like I was going to in order to progress further and figure out what I'm doing and all that good stuff. Second cup of coffee. So, and then today I forgot I stream at 11, not 10, because today, for once, for whatever reason, I was up at a decent time. And I'm off today. But I believe my housemate will be home earlier than usual, so as much as I like to just let this stream run its course until I feel tired with the game, we will do as planned and do 11 to 1, and maybe a bit over that. And that because unfortunately, I am an adult, I guess. Can't prove it by me or the way I act, can you? But I am an adult, and so I do have adult things to do. I have laundry to do, yard work, primarily mowing the lawn, using the weed whacker to do the trimming, wanted to clean the bathroom, all that kind of good stuff, eh? So without any further yapping, I am going to go ahead and we'll launch the game. Hopefully, I'm trying to remember here because there is a very specific way I can do this that I don't have a super huge issue with having a good, whatever you want to call it here. And I do apologize for not thinking of that before. Alrighty, so we are loading back in with Volume 1 Rebirth from the GU Last Recoded collection. For those of you who want to go back and watch the first video for this game, please note that there are some areas I had to mute the songs or mute this, mute that, because as it stated at the start, little bit of a copyright issue with XYZ and whatever else. So, to that extent, there are some things that it basically, hopefully, won't affect the quality too terribly. But I muted it just so that way I can get the claims dismissed for whomever may watch it. That way, as I build towards partnership, I believe it is, with YouTube, I have a better chance of actually monetizing a few of my videos. That being said, I do realize I should work on some more original content for YouTube, but that will be a project for another time. Now I'm trying to remember where I last left off. I know we had just met the old hag, as Haseo calls her, and I was going through certain odds and ends to get the side quests, essentially. And okay, this was all story stuff. This is the forum I want. This is where I'll find more keywords. So soloing by Tricycle Cop. Hi there, everyone. My name is Tricycle Cop. It is not Officer Tricycle. I'm guessing there's two. Don't mix them up. Here's my question. I like to try this soloing thing. Basically, I want to be a so-called hardcore player. Any tips that will help me do this will be appreciated. Thank you very much. Harley, in reply, says, personally, I don't care much for the idea of solo play in an online game, but oh well, here are the basics of solo play. 1. Conserve items. Even if you're a cleric, it's essential to conserve items that will restore your HP and SP. And I just realized, did I unmute myself? Yes, I did. Oh my. Oh my. Hi, Delpher. I just happened to see you in the room when I went to check. Anyway, it's also not a bad idea to bring along attack items that will be useful for the area you plan on visiting. Make sure you have an escape plan. Always have some smoke screens and return feathers on you. Know the shortest path back to the platform from where you are in case you run out of items. Research the area you plan on visiting. Check if there are any enemies that have status ailment causing skills in that area you're going to. When playing solo, contracting a status ailment is a quick path to disaster, so it might be better to avoid areas with enemies like that. It's not much, but hopefully this will help for now. Tricycle Cop replied, Sir Harley, I truly appreciate your guidance. I have one question about your third point. How precisely should one go about investigating what kind of monsters await in an area? To which Kill a Whale replies, why not try making an area, transporting there, then immediately transporting back to town? Cop says, what exactly do you mean? Killer Whale says, make an area and transport there. Confirm the enemies that reside there at a distance where they won't spot you, as well as how the map is configured, as well as its size. After checking on them, go back to town. Repeat this to look for an area that's appropriate for you, but be careful. When you're close enough to an enemy to see their name, it also means you're close enough for them to spot you. During battle, Renji says, during battle, I'll write down the points you need to keep in mind while fighting solo battles. I hope they help you. One is use guard and charge attacks, not back swell. When you think an enemy's about to attack, guard before attacking. If you become surrounded, run away to a safer spot, knock back enemies that follow with a charge attack, and try to fight them one-on-one. Skill trigger usage. When soloing, it's better to focus on stopping enemy skills rather than trying to pull off from Gekes. Save your trigger skills for when you really need them. Don't be stingy with items. Using fewer items will just lead to more deaths. Don't be afraid to use them a lot. That's all I can think of. To which Tricycle Cop replies, Sir Killer Whale, Sir Renji, thank you both for your guidance. I have one last question. I am currently level 10 Punisher. Could you tell me the best area for one such as myself to level up? Thank you very much. Renji replies, as for areas, Delta, Truthful Marbles Bum. It's a level 10 area with fire earth elements. Delta, Upfront Blazing Camilla. level 13. Element water. These are pretty good for the first word should be just right for you, and the second set should be good for the challenge. Applestar says with that level, you should have a good selection with the following words. First part, sacred, warm, croaking. Second part, Curran's black. Third part, purebred, ocean, blue cloud, Cassiopeia. Go on and try out lots of combinations. Combining new words is yet another way to learn. To which Tricycle Cop replied, thanks a lot. You too, I am indebted. Truly indebted. I will do the best I can. Renji replies one last time, good luck. Acquired area words, the ones I mentioned, and then acquired the random words I mentioned. Monsters Field of Vision by Sagittarius. I have a question about monster visibility. Whenever I try to ambush a monster, I always end up getting spotted, and because I'm an adept rogue, I rarely get invited to parties. It'll only get worse if I can't even ambush a monster. I'm not even that good at action games or real-time stuff in the first place, so I'm willing to fix. Could someone please tell me how to ambush right? Any help will do, thank you. To which Miten replies, for most monsters, their blind spot is their backs. If you approach them from behind, it won't matter if you're walking and running, they won't spot you. Get caught instantly by Sagittarius says, but even when I approach monsters from behind, there's still times when they get an exclamation above their heads. I really don't get it. And then before I know it, I'm in battle. Am I the only one that has this problem? Applestar says, yep, I know just what you're talking about. I think this happens because monsters have turned around or something and spotted you. Don't worry about it. Everybody makes mistakes, especially when they're just starting out. Renji says, watch the enemy. Applestar summed up the theory quite well, but if you're not naturally good at action or games, it can be really hard to know what to do. So those times, it's best to learn firsthand. Make it an area where there's no way you can die, like level 1 or something, and start monster watching. When you're watching the monsters, you should notice their behavior follows a certain rules and patterns. Things like they walk for a bit, stop, look in different directions, etc. Once you have got the movements down, it's time to start practicing your approach. Run up to them quickly when they're facing away from you. If you keep practicing this, it will become like second nature in no time. Good luck. Yeah, Bartels adds. Another reason why that happens is maybe you didn't know that field of vision differs with each monster. That also might be part of the problem. Sagittarius said, yeah, Applestar, you helped me see the light. However, the exclamation point shows up. I always panic and lose track of what's happening. It's a relief to finally understand why that happened. Rolling on the floor laughing. Renji, oh yeah, you're right. That's a great way to keep me from panicking when I'm learning. Thank you for the support. I'll do my best. And Bartels, he says, to Bartel, he says, each monster has a different field of vision. Man, I didn't know that. In detail, Bartels says, well, let me explain. Every monster has a range of vision depending on how they look. You can broadly divide monsters into groups of regular, birds, beasts, and large things. Here's a summary of the different fields of view. Radius, range. Regulars have narrow, short views. Birds have wide, far views. Beasts have very narrow, far views. And large monsters have wide, far views. Radius refers to the fan-shaped area in front of the monster that represents their field of view, and range refers to how far that area extends further. The wider the radius, the further the range, means that you just have to be more careful sneaking up on them. Since this has gotten kind of long, I'll go into more detail on different types and separate posts, and then explains. Okay, here we go. First, regular types. Regular monsters don't have a wide radius, and they can't see very far. When sneaking up on them, just run up from behind. If you have to sneak up on them from the side, well, just be careful. Most common regular is the goblin. After that, it's lizards and bezels. Birds. Next we have bird monsters. Bird monsters are always flying around, which means they have a wide radius when looking down. That's why you have to sneak up on birds directly from behind. If you sneak up on them from the side, you'll be spotted easily. These guys make it really hard to score an ambush. They're easily the most frustrating monster around. The most common bird monster is the Ravenclaw. After that, it's Beaver Horse and Scalvenger. Next up are beast monsters. Beast monsters have a very narrow radius, but they can see pretty far ahead as long as you approach it. As long as it's directly in front of them. In other words, as long as you don't approach them from the front, there's practically no danger of being spotted by them. You can approach them right from the side, and they'll never notice you. Even if you sneak up on them from behind, they won't spot you, even if they turn around. Most common beast monsters are fangs. After that are probably kettles and carriers. Lastly, large monsters, like bird monsters, large monsters also look down from above and search for players. Their field of view is roughly the same as bird monsters, though there are some larger monsters who have less range than a bird monster. But unlike bird monsters, large monsters are slow, really slow. Even if you're fast enough, you can even successfully run away even after they've spotted you. The best way to approach them is basically the same as bird monsters. You can probably approach large monsters as aggressively as you want. The most common large monster is the steam shell. After that are the crumple tree and the hecton foot. Sagittarius replies, that was really informative. Thanks a ton for summing up all the information for me, or all that up for me, though I don't know if I can keep track of all this info. Apple Star says, no problem. Don't worry, you'll learn these naturally the more you play. That's how it worked for me before I knew it. I realized I already knew a lot about these. Rather than getting caught up in all this text of information, just go out there and have fun. Valid. And I think that's going to be it for reading this stuff here. Because I do want to get to the actual gameplay. And that's the only bad part with the early part of any of the .hack games is lots of reading, lots of whatever else, and memoir records memoir records your past actions and contains clues to your next objective. Select a memoir from the main menu when you're unsure or unclear about your next objective. So that would be memoir. View your current objective and what you have done so far. Open this menu when you do not know what you should do next. Okay, so this would be my most recent one. So invited to a quest by Syllabus and Gaspard. Form a party and go to the quest shop. So that means party, Syllabus. Thanks for inviting me. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll be right there. Wasn't even 2 seconds. And Gaspard. Yay, I get to adventure with Haseo. I'll be right there. Wait for me. And the quest shop is over here, I believe. No, this is the shop. I don't know why I always quick read that one as camel sauce instead of caramel sauce. Alrighty, now we just have to get to the text. Or not the text, we just have to get to the... Oh, for pity's sake. I just realized I never changed the transition. I am so sorry, you guys. Well, that's probably why I should never have this in studio mode. I should know better. My deepest apologies, in all honesty. So, needless to say, it'll be going up just like that, I guess. Alrighty. My stupidity. Oh. Alright. So. I'm trying to think where the quest shop is. I think it's... Oh, it should be in Transport. Well, it's got the little thingy on it. Good thing I never claimed to be a professional anything. Ever. Alrighty, now we're to the quest shop. Accept job. Crown quest. Kick the king Chim Chim. Catch the crown. Client is Dr. Kubo. Reward is Text of Wisdom. Summary. Suggest player character level 5. I want you to get the Chim crown for me. Area's name is Chasing Cupid's Phantom. and the clear condition is obtain Chim Crown. Participating members, 3 people are required. And accept this quest. Accepted the quest, you can now view the request from the main menu. Got the words Delta Cupids Chasing Phantom. So you'll be taking the quest? Please wait just a moment. Hello, this is the Quest Shop. Thank you for your patronage. We have some adventurers here who have accepted your quest. My name is Kubo. Dr. Kubo, that is. My research relates to chim-chims. What? What kind of research? Well, now, that's a secret. I can't tell you that. Anyway, I want you to retrieve the Chim Crown for me. Have you ever met a King Chim-Chim? He's a giant chim-chim that rarely appears. As his name implies, he has a magnificent crown on his head. I want that crown. I have a few ideas where King Chim-Chim is likely to show up. I want you to go there and get the Chim Crown. I've prepared plenty of rewards for you, so do your best.
It's pretty difficult to kick the king.
King Chim-Chim? Isn't that the huge one?
Yes, Gaspard, that is the huge one. I can't get over the fact that I did that, but it is what it is. And I'm trying to give myself lots of credit, as I realized here last week or so that, even though I don't feel like I'm doing this whole streaming thing to my best ability, I am trying to run a one-man show, essentially, so, because I have no idea whom I could speak to about potentially, assisting me. So, alrighty, so this is all the new stuff I got from the stuff I'm reading. I'm hoping you were able to hear me reading the posts about the different words, like maybe challenging for level 10 players, area perfect for level 10 players, and then acquire Olm shells by breaking barrels in the area. And so we are going to go to Dr. Kubo's quest, which is Delta Chasing Cupid's Phantom. Treasure area is level 5. There is no mission. And I'm only level 3, so...
Guess we should start looking for places where King Chim-Chim could be hiding. King Chim-Chim attacks by jumping on you, so watch out.
I wonder where he is.
Flying press. Alright. I will be unfortunately doing a lot of fighting. Just because I do need the EXP, obviously. On, off. I never read that, I never read that before. I never read that before in little things, how it's like off, OF. Then again, there's only so many pixels you can fit onto a whatever, I know. Alrighty.
Let's do our best.
Oops, I got it. I got. Move it, Gaspard. You're a freaking... No, he's not a harvest cleric. Anyway, he's a mage. Like, get out of the way. Okay. Lots of health drinks. Which is fine, because, you know, if I have to solo level, which I can't remember if I absolutely need to in this game or not. Tidal wave. So that item is single, small, toss up an enemy with water. Those little things are the emblems for basically attack items. Uh-oh, beasts. Oh. Says the Blade Brigadier that just only has, well, let me say this only has one skill to spam, but I guess I shouldn't talk because I still don't have more than just the one skill to spam myself. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well after the, well, it hasn't been a long week necessarily, but for me, you know, because my weeks are Thursday to Monday. Hopefully everybody else had a good week. Hopefully those of you in the U.S. had a good Memorial Day weekend. So, oh, lucky animal.
What's that? It's a new one. Haseo, it's a new one. We've got to kick it. Huh?
Haseo, King Chim Chim will show up if you kick the new egg.
What? So, we just need to kick it.
Did you need to kick it? Oh wait, I think I need to kick it. This mysterious animal, known as a lucky animal that lives in this area, approach it and kick it to receive various blessings. However, there are also unlucky animals that bring bad luck. They have the angry symbol on top of their heads. Bat. Received a blessing from the lucky animal. Summoned King Chim Chim. This is King Chim Chim. If you kick King Chim Chim, he will get angry and attack you, repeatedly kicking him and evading his attacks to defeat him. If you do so, you will receive a massive amount of Chim Spheres.
About time. Let's get it over with. Hand that over.
You only get 3 kicks in and then he has to attack. And... no, I thought he spit them out like a certain monster. Anyway, acquire Chim Crown.
I knew you could do it.
Phew! I thought we were gonna turn into pancakes.
We need to go to the quest shop.
Quest complete. Report back to the quest shop. First word, reward. First word, elegant. Oh, you're back already. That was fast. Handed over Chim Crown. Yes, this is the Chim Crown, all right. I'm surprised you were able to retrieve it so quickly. How do you feel about doing some work for me on the side? Or whatever. There's something I want you to help me with. My home is in the mercenary district. It doesn't matter when, but please come visit. We'll discuss the details when you do. Farewell. Received reward, text of wisdom. And that's only quest in the shop. And now I have new mail, which means I have to log out and blah, 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 blah. But, first off, text of wisdom increases magic attack value by 3. In the first set of games, for anybody who has never played them, these kind of items were called sutras, if I'm not mistaken. That's what itching. Cat hair. Anyway. And they were fairly rare to come by, but in this version of the game, these items are far less rare. So, okay. And then awakening mode. Surge memoir party. And I will remove everyone. Call me again later if you need anything. We'll see you later. Remove from party. Let's go adventure. Let's go on an adventure again. That's a promise. Remove from party. And now I'm logging out because I have mail to read. So one unread mail. More than one. Alrighty. There are new mails. 4. From CC Corp. By the way, for those of you who are kinda whatever, CC Corp is CyberConnect Corp. The exact same company that is publishing or has published these games. Dear Haseo, thank you for your patronage of the world. This is to inform you that you can now participate in the Chim's Kicker campaign. Excuse me. For details, please talk to the NPC client, Dr. Kubo. Dr. Kubo's house is in Makanu's Mercenary District. And of course, usual disclaimer, if you're not sure why you received this email, please discard it. So I'm going to read this one. Sender is from Black Rose. Well done. Well, have you calmed down a bit since then? I feel like I've managed to get my life back to my life. I do feel kind of lonely at not being able to log into the world, but since I refuse to let Kazu play online, I can't justify playing them myself. Are you playing with Orca, or was Orca banned just like Kazu? Back then I didn't have any idea as to what was going on. I was just plowing ahead, doing whatever was set before me. I'm so glad we managed to resolve it. So here's why I'm emailing. I wanted to say this when we had that offline party, but I wasn't able to work up the courage. I'm sure glad I got to know you. Sure, it was a surprise when I found out you were younger than me, and I saw you acting so insecure. I may have yelled at you a bit, but if it wasn't for you, I think I never would have been able to help Kazu. If I had tried to help him all by myself, I might have ended up just like he did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to go as far as I did. I think it was because of you that I was able to make it to the end. So let me say this back to you now. If you hadn't been there, I could have never done it. Thank you. I think I might be in love with you. Psych! I might still log in from time to time. If I do, I hope you and I can have a nice, normal adventure together. So, for those of you who didn't play through the first 4 or know anything about the game, Black Rose was one of the original characters that during not the first crisis, because the first crisis was called the Pluto's Kiss incident in this game's timeline. Black Rose was a character that led to the resolving of Morgana. She helped Kite and Orca and Bear and a bunch of the first game characters basically shut down Morgana as an AI and allow Aura to take over the world, version 1. So, but um, reading this one, I thought we were playing as, the person behind the screen was Kite, but there's other stuff to learn anyway. Hokotu, Talina. How have you been, Lena? Been doing all right? Things are going terrible with my real life as usual. Rolling on the floor laughing. I know it's summer vacation for students right now, but how are you doing with preparation for entrance exams? You're into science, right? That's amazing for a literary major like myself. I just respect anybody that can do math. So how did your meeting with the guidance counselor go? Personally, I just chose my college because one of the professors here wrote one of my favorite books. This is something I haven't told either to him or to my parents. So in a way, I did have a very specific goal when I came here. Of course, your major is going to be different from mine, so I guess my opinion won't be much help. Sorry. Still, I don't think there are that many people at all who go to college with a specific goal in mind these days. I think you would be great to figure out what it is you want to do during the 4 years you're there. In my case, I still don't know what I want to do, even after turning the big 3-0, although I was still able to become a translator. While in college, I majored in Western and Celtic literature, since the previous version of the world was built around a Celtic theme, even down to the music, so that's probably why I liked it so much. Too bad the current world is pretty far removed from the origins based on Emma Williams' worldly perspective of the epitaph of Twilight. By the way, how's your brother doing? Did he finally give up on basketball and start studying for his entrance exam? A lot of people use the version upgrade as an opportunity to kick the habit. I don't know what happened to all those former hackers, but I'm pretty sure they're still doing alright. Hey, maybe some of them changed their characters and are still playing, lol. Right now, I'm stuck in the house every day working on a translation of an overseas mystery novel. Things are the same with her as they've always been. We're as indifferent towards each other as ever. Sorry, I'll stop talking about her. Once I get started, the complaints never stop. Rolling on the floor laughing. Okay, take care, Lena. Give my best to your brother, too. If you ever come in Tokyo, or ever come to college here in Tokyo, let's be sure to meet up. Hokuto. I'm guessing that's another character that is related to the person behind the screen that I have no idea, because there are certain aspects of the series that didn't really hit big in the US, like .hack Sign, or the first set of games, or Twilight of the Bracelet, although I don't think Twilight of the Bracelet made it that big. But the next one that I'm aware of was .hack Roots, which leads into this game. So, and this is from a totally, let's get going. Since you insisted, I decided to email you. There's an area I love, and I was wondering if you'd like to join me. The area is Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks. Sincerely, Atoli. And now we log back in. I should keep an eye on those numbers, see if they release an update. But
Haseo! Thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
must be my headset, but the voices sound much different than they used to.
The two of us will be heading to Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks.
Chaos Gate, and then Submissive Tragedies Oaks. Reach the temple with symbol fragments. This is treasure level 4 plus difficulty of 1. Basically, all that stuff means is that the area is level 3, but the treasure value of the area is up 1 level. And that's based on the word modifiers. So you can either get the treasures that they're 3.
send me an email in the first place?
God, he's miserable.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
Prettier than usual? Yeah, right, come on. I mean, this is just an online game.
Now then, let's go find the beast statue.
But anyway, if you do it down 3, the area will be this level, but the items will be 3 levels weaker. Do it the other way, it'll be 3 levels stronger. Alright. This is going to be a bit difficult because as a Harvest Cleric, she's not, she doesn't quite have the capability that Gaspar does, so. Wait, what button is guard? There it is. Angry. Don't mind me. And 2 firestorms. Oh, I have items I can use to make this easier, don't I? Lucky animal. Hi, Wolf. Definitely sounds it. Received a blessing from the lucky animal. It's going to give you an item set. What would you like? Recovery, attack, or support? Let's do an attack set. That gave me the death, the moon, the devil, times 3. 3 firestorms, 3 tidal waves. So the death, the moon, and the devil are actually they're different. They're support items. You know, even though this is an attack set, but it's because they cause status afflictions. They're considered attack. Okay. And yes, I know I should just be going for the stuff, because, you know, that's what, you know, even in real life you do with the game, online games, you just head right for your whatever. But as I said before I realized that I wasn't actually on the screen, I need to level just a bit. So, see about clearing out the monsters. These things remind me of like the creatures from the edible plants or whatever they were for the grunties in the first one. Not doing very good. This is part of the reason why I'm not necessarily a big fan of healers. I mean, I like healers because I play them all the time, the healing classes. I don't like the idea of being healers being like super passive. Scorpion Tail. That item can be added to equipment when it's customized and will give me poison attacks. Okay, so nope. These things, the faces are so small on them, it's not even funny. freaking... I don't know if it's my mustache or what it is, but something's itching. Oh my god. Why is my face so itchy? Okay. There it is. Symbol fragment. Mecha Grunty!
What is this, a robot?
Source unknown. Fuel insufficient. Functions shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Speed. Sphere, please. Point. Point. Thank you for helping me. Point.
It seems to have crashed, but not in this area. Something's falling. That's the death. So... it's one of those things, sometimes I forget Mecha Grunty is a thing in these games. It's... Nope, it's X. I know which button. I can't even remember which
The
button.
origin of the name Moontree comes from...
Not interested.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it? Moontree is run by a council of officers known as the Seven Council. You remember who Sakaki is, right? He is one of the officers.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait!
I don't think there's any more monsters back there. No, there's not. Okay.
This'll be quick.
Temporarily decreases enemies attack value by 3. Well, let's not.
Have you learned your lesson?
You know, Italy, you could actually heal since you're flipping cleric.
I'm sorry.
I know I should be saving it for whatever, but I should, or I also need to level up the skill to get more attacks. I'm starting to wonder if she even has skills. Does she? She does. She has Rep and Rep Duke. No attack spell switch.
Let's get going.
Oops. I got ambush. That's fine. Should be fine. Well, Anyway, symbol fragment. These gives you chim-chims. Yeet. Oh, of course, the last symbol fragment is in a trapped box. Really? Anyway. Okay, that's level 6. Let's try to deactivate the trap. Loose sash. That's not equipment for me. I'm almost certain that's more suited for her. You can gift an item to a member of your party. If you select a weapon, armor, or accessory, they will automatically equip it as long as it fits their job and is better than their current equipment. Did I not equip that yet? Oh, okay. Maybe that's equipped by Gaspard's classes then. I can't remember. Nope, I don't have... I'm so mad at myself. Okay. This should make a big difference in certain aspects. Why even? This should be the last symbol fragment. Symbol fragments joined together. Received judge's symbol.
Well, that's that, I guess.
So even though I don't think it mentions it like anywhere in the whatever. Oh, that's right, I don't auto kick them. My allies do. My train of thought just went poof. Oh, even though I don't think it mentions it anywhere in the tutorial, which technically speaking, I'm still not out of because I haven't done everything yet. Like I'm sure if I do trade. Yep, This is the other player's item list. Select up to 5 items you like to trade. Select the item and press A. Press A again to confirm. Once you're finished, you can exit this by pressing B. So, and then I do it this way. Your items are displayed here. Select up to 5 items that you want. Select the items with the cursor. Press A. Blah blah blah. So, negotiation. See trade is okay. Now you are able to trade. Select the icon below. Press A. Cancel by pressing B. Heaven gear.
We've got what we came here for. We're going back to the town. Hey,
Haseo?
what? I've already heard enough about Moon Tree Guild.
Haseo, do you hear something coming from over there?
Nope.
That can't be right. See? There is something there. Let's go find out what it is.
Huh? Why do I have to go too? Just go check by yourself.
Oh, come on. Won't you please come with me?
Fine, fine. If it'll shut you up, I'll go with you.
Thanks! It's this way. What a strange sound. What a strange sound. What a strange Listen to that. You can hear something coming from over there. Huh? What is it, Haseo?
This sign. It's Tri-Edge.
What? Try it? Is that what it's called?
He came here?
What? Haseo!
We're being sucked towards Tri-Edge's sign. Where?
Are we in the lost grounds? Wow. Look at this underground lake.
she faint in real life too?
At any rate, I'm glad I got here in time.
Who are you?
Who, me? Oh, well, I'm an investigator for CC Corp.
One of the system administrators? A game master?
Well, something like that. I got a report about a bug in this area, and so I rushed right over.
So, that monster was actually a bug?
Right. It would probably be best to stay away from here until the data finishes repairing.
No. There's no way in hell that was a bug data. How could a player faint from something like that? Not to mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
So, you were able to see the Avatar.
Avatar?
That's right, Mr. Haseo, the Terror of Death.
Do CC Corp investigators usually remember a player's nickname?
Hardly. I couldn't help but think it was too much of a coincidence to meet up with you here.
What?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. I bet that you would like to know a lot more about avatars. Am I right?
Not really.
You can use one too.
Huh?
The fact that you were able to see my avatar means that you and your character have the right attributes.
Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power inside you.
Come on. Come over to our headquarters and you'll see. And while you're at it, you might be able to get some info on Triad.
How did you... Who told you about that?
Like I said, that's just one more reason why you should come.
Acquired Kuhn's member address.
Looks like this is a big fiasco.
How can you just brush off something that happened to you like this?
What's wrong, Haseo? Why are you acting so scary all of a sudden?
If we hadn't been lucky, you'd have... No. It's nothing.
Oh, okay. But I caused you a lot of trouble with what happened, right?
So you realize it.
I'm sorry. Do you think that you could give me another chance?
Listen, the next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
Even a lost ground should have a platform. We need to find that to return to town. You have new mail. And I know where the... I think it's back this way. So, I was checked my... Oh, I have 5 unread mail. Rip. Anyway, it is 5 after 12. So, if you guys don't mind, I am going to take a quick break to go check on the husband, see how he's feeling, and make a coffee, and probably use the bathroom. So, anyway, I shall return. Would you... Alrighty. I think my microphone can pick me up from here, so I have returned. Thank you for being patient. Okay. Excuse me. I just want to check my dashboard real quick because I haven't heard anything, and I just want to make sure that my text-to-speech aspect of my Twitch thing is working. So okay. So what should I do now? Because by right, the next actual thing is to go Shadow Warlock. That's what he is to go and that's okay. Let's see. Next thing is to disband and log out. Or I can just log out. Does the same thing. And now I can go read all the emails that are sitting in my inbox. Oh, 420. Nice. Unread mail, 3. It said 5. Okay. Hello, Haseo from Atoli. Lost Ground was full of surprises, wasn't it? There is that monster that looked like a bug and a system administrator, but most of all, the person beneath the lake's tree felt very strange. What do you think that sound? What I heard from his direction. Oh, what do you think was that? Okay. Sincerely, Atoli. EXP sound. What do you mean by that sound? Thanks to everything that happened, we never did get much EXP, did we? What do you mean by that sound? Syllabus said, hey, I almost forgot. Let's say it. That's what it is. Okay. Take care of that later. Because my housemate's going to be back here sometime soon. So, camera will eventually maybe, go off. But anyhow. Hey, Haseo, how are you doing? That place the other day was pretty rough, wasn't it? I never thought we'd encounter PKs. By the way, I forgot to tell you about the setting for the skill trigger menu. Of course, you probably already know this since you're the terror of death. Anyway, here's how you do it. Press Y to open the main menu. Select the current skill trigger. The current skill trigger skills and skill trigger panel status will be displayed, so you can change them as you wish. It would be a waste if you weren't using skills you have, so once you learn a new skill, open the skill trigger menu and check out the panel settings. Oh, and just in case, I'm going to write down other basic battle stuff, though you may already know about them. Quick rise, press B. Rise attack, press A. Use them when you're knocked down. If you want to get up, use rise quick. If you're surrounded by enemies, use rise attack. Also, don't forget you can enter area words at the Chaos Gate to access a bunch of areas of different levels. Speaking of which, we should go grind level sometime. We could even invite gas parts. Anyway, see ya. Another thing he sends, sorry to keep emailing you, but anyway, do you know about customization? I didn't really get a chance to tell you about this, so I'm sending you an email just in case. If you already know, feel free to ignore this. Customization is when you get new abilities by attaching materials to your equipment. Press Y button, open main menu, select customize. This will open a list of equipment, allowing you to choose what you'd like to add an ability to. Next, a list of slots will open up, so choose the slot to attach material. Finally, choose the material. For example, once you get the hang of it, customization will really help out in playing the game. For example, when fighting a water elemental monster, customizing a weapon with fire, the opposing element, will make it much easier for you to win. As for opposing elements, there are 6 different ones. I believe we covered this in the last video, and it's right there. Wind versus earth, water versus fire, and light versus dark oppose each other. So if you attack water element monster with a fire weapon, you'll do much more damage. And if you get a material that adds damage to all elements, then you're set against any elemental monster. Oh, and one last thing, customize can protect you against negative status effects, especially good if you're against action inhibiting effects like sleep and charm. Other effects like poison and curse will reduce your HP or SP, but it can really put you in a bad spot when you're still low level, so make sure to put use of whatever materials you got. Of course, getting them is the difficult part. Anyway, that's it this time for sure. Later. Hukoto. I'm sorry. Did I accidentally send you an email meant for someone else? I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion. Please ignore it. So, and this is Kun. Invitation to HQ. Come to our at-home located Macanu's Mercenary District. I'll take you to our guild, Raven. Oh, and don't tell anybody else about this. It's a sensitive matter for us to communicate with specific players.
CC Corp. There's a good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter how insignificant it might be, as long as I can get some information on Shino and Tri-Edge, I don't care. Who's waiting for me in the Mercenary District? I better hurry.
Kun. Girls I like a lot, girls I don't, none. Or color orange, yellow, red. Okay, let's go for it. He's one of those, but he is a important-ish character, so.
I'm supposed to meet Kun in the Mercenary District.
Don't mind me. I wonder if I have a chance to actually. Yes, it will actually let me buy shit. Armor, weapon. This is an equipment. There is an equipment item limit that is based on the player's job and level. The player's graphic at the bottom left of the screen will darken if he or she cannot equip that item. Please be careful when you're shopping. And this is, I just don't have the money. Oh, and lack the level, so. Some weapons have their own ability when you equip them, but automatically activated. Oh, I thought it would talk about this too. Alrighty. So now that they did that, customization is a process where materials are added to weapons, armor, and accessories to add an ability to that equipment. To customize, please select the equipment and the material you would like to add. Materials can be changed as many times as you like. Use left button, right button to change characters. So, for example, simple necklace, rough armor. I can take in. Oh, that's right. The Scorpion's Tail are attack items only, which is something that I don't think they ever actually cover. Is that there are attack and defense items for customization. It's not just whatever trade shop. Asian mango. Sorry, I am such a dork today. Magic shop. This is where you can buy these things to learn magic, which I can't do right now because I don't have that thing. But the good thing I will tell you about this one is that unlike previous games, or I think maybe it's just because Haseo's an adept rogue, he can learn magic. Then it's just a question of having enough SP to whatever all of it.
Hey there, Haseo. What? What's with the scary face? You mad at me or something?
me to this Raven place?
You don't like me, do you?
Get real.
Okay, so, let me explain it to you. The at-home is a specialized room that each guild has in the game. And guilds are comprised of individual players that form their own group. To put it simply, a guild is like a baseball team, and at-home is like the team dugout, where everybody hangs out while playing the game.
Can you tell he plays sports? Meathead. No, I'm kidding. At home is a space allocated to each guild. Increasing the guild rank will add more rooms and more useful functions.
But it doesn't matter to a solo player like me. Let's go.
Hold it. Actually, it does matter to you. Listen, buddy. To get into at-home, you need a pass called a guild key for that guild.
A guild key is required to enter at home. Guest keys are available for non-guild members in order to enter at home.
So, here you go. Take it.
Acquired Raven key. Enter the Raven at home by using the Raven guest key and selecting Raven at the door. And this little thing is the gatekeeper. Just talk to him at home, register and replenish guild shop. But anyway, those little things replace the grunties from the previous game because they're not as prevalent now. You only see a few of them, like Mecha Grunty.
All right. Let me officially welcome you to our guild, Raven. Haseo, make yourself comfortable.
You're the old hag from the other day.
You two know each other?
Of course not.
This is Pi. She's a member of Raven like me. And Pi, this is...
I get it now. So that thing the other day was all just to invite me here. Well, get this, Granny. You can try to seduce me, but old hags don't interest me. I get the creeps just picturing you in real life.
What? Get this guy out of here right now, Coon. I don't care if he is a chosen one. We can't leave our task to someone like this.
Unfortunately, Pi, I'm afraid that decision is up to Yata.
Yata?
There's no need to involve Master Yata.
What's a Yata? A person?
You be quiet. Coon, I'm sure that you can understand. Yes, he's here. What? Alone? Are you sure? But sir, he's... I understand. Come with me. Master Yata will see you now.
What is this place? Pretty bleak, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Serpent of Lore, Haseo. It took you quite a long time to get here. I've been waiting for you.
Are you the Yata that Coon and the hag were talking about? Nice setup. So, is this an administration-only area? I've heard of them, but I didn't know they actually existed. You sure it's alright to let a regular player like me in here? Won't your boss get mad at you, Mr. Admin?
Nice to meet you, though it feels very strange to be saying that to you. I have been watching you for quite some time.
Huh?
There has been a development in the world that defies the system parameters. administration. We have only upheld the obligations of our job. A bug that is not a bug. Ideally, that kind of phenomena would never exist in the world. But, as you can see, it indeed does exist. Our overall designation for this phenomena is IDA.
Ida? Huh?
For now, none of the general users of the game know anything about it. That is somewhat to be expected at its current level. However, you have already encountered it, and you have seen firsthand the sort of threat and danger it possesses. You have seen it and experienced it yourself.
Tri-edge.
The name of the skill he had used on you is called data drain by us.
Data drain? Whatever it is, I've never heard of a skill that can actually lower your level.
You already understand what I am referring to. That tri-edge is a phenomena that defies system parameters.
You mean Tri-edge is Ida?
Perhaps. We cannot deny the possibility.
Don't give me that! How the hell could an admin not know a single reason for a bug's existence?
Investigating a bug that's not a bug is difficult. Likewise, we are also investigating what happened to the character known as Shino, as well as her player.
What? So, you guys knew all along that the real-life Shino is in a coma?
We would like to try and understand what the connection is between an online PK and a player becoming comatose before this little problem of ours has time to become public knowledge.
What are you talking about before it becomes public knowledge? Are you just trying to cover it up for yourselves? It's all your fault that Shino... that she's gone.
I'm afraid that is not true. It is not our fault that she became comatose after the incident. The one that injured her, as well as the one that leveled you down, is Tri-edge.
Excuse me.
Isn't that correct?
You guys are responsible for letting it happen.
Then, are you saying that we should have shut down the game entirely? I do not believe so. After all, the key that is needed to solve the riddle of Ida, Tri-edge, and the comatose players is right here in this game, the world. We share a common interest.
Are you telling me to cooperate with you? I don't get it. How is my cooperation gonna help you guys out?
It's simple. The only thing we want from you, Haseo, is the power that is hidden inside of your character. Your character was especially created by CC Corporation for their past project.
Power project? You mean my character is somehow special?
That's correct. You are a chosen one. Characters like yours are known as epitaph users. Kun and I are epitaph users as well.
Hey,
At this point, the only ones capable of combating Idas are you epitaph users.
so this character's one of them, huh? This better not be some really elaborate new event or something. In other words, you're telling me that you guys need me to help you with debugging the game, right?
As I made clear to you earlier, we want nothing more than to contain these unruly phenomena.
And the only things that can do that are, in fact, the avatars. And avatars are an epitaph user's power, right?
Yes,
But I don't know how to use anything like that.
that is because your avatar has not awakened yet.
So then basically, I just have to learn to use that puppet thing. If I can learn to use that, then I can go up against Tri-edge. Shino. If I help you guys out, I'll be able to use those avatar things, right?
Of course. It would be rather troublesome for us if you could not.
Sure thing. I'll help you out. But I won't take any orders from anyone. Understand? That is my only condition.
Wait! It's dangerous for a player like him to gain that kind of power. Master!
He's telling you to be quiet, you old hag.
Why are you using a player like him?
His avatar would have eventually awakened, with or without our help. You must already know that. As you can see and feel, his epitaph has already started to awaken within him.
Can't blame Pi for not wanting him to help.
I heard you've joined GU. Glad to have you with us.
GU?
Oh, didn't Yata explain it to you? The guild name that we use, Raven, is just a front. What our group is really called is GU.
What's that?
I heard it was a project name for CC Corp or something.
Whatever. I don't care. I just need you to hurry up and tell me how to summon my avatar.
How to summon the avatar, huh?
Come on already. I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but are you thinking that there's some specific spell to summon an avatar?
There's not?
Nope. But if there were, we would have it a whole lot easier.
Okay then. How do you summon yours?
Well, I think it would probably be better just to show you while we're out adventuring. Wouldn't you agree?
Then let's go. It doesn't matter what area it is, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. But, unfortunately, I've got an appointment to keep. I'll be sure to contact you later.
Hey, wait! Damn it. What the hell? Oh well. I guess I'll just head on back to town then.
Several guilds have open guild shops in the Central District. You may find new discoveries and unexpected encounters. Check Memo in the main menu if you are unsure of your next objective. You have new mail. What was? Oh. Go to the Central District. That's... Move it. Bish, please.
Are you having fun running into me? What?
Please, help me!
First, get off of me! Move!
Now what do? I mean, I was supposed to open up the shop together with Syllabus. But when we finally went to open the shop up, there wasn't close to being enough inventory in our storage. What are we gonna do? There's no time left. What should we do? Our customers will be here any minute now.
Are they rare items?
No. We need to restock on. Let me think. 10 black beans and 10 almond jelly. 10 Asian mangoes and 10 caramel sauces. Yeah, I think that's what we're missing right now.
Caramel sauce is not camel
Build in
sauce.
other shops. Just buy some and sell them yourselves.
Oh, you're right. Then, Haseo, come on. Help me buy all the supplies that we need.
Huh? Why do I have to help you?
Here's the money, Haseo.
Acquired 3,300 GP.
Oh, come on, Haseo.
us when he gets here in the Central District, okay? Great! Thank you so much for your help.
Kidding? How did I get involved in all of this? Hell with it. I guess I'll help them out. Just this one time.
It's one of those situations where
I need 10 Asian mangoes
I
and 10 caramel sauces.
Haseo is one of those characters that, unlike
Syllabus in the Central District Town Square when he gets here.
Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, I can't really stand his whining, and it seems to take him so much longer. No. Some of them are up here, I think. Yeah, there's the caramel sauces up here, and then Mercenary District has the Asian mangoes. Anyway, he whines so much, and it's such a hard, like, even compared to Squall, like, this guy whines more than Squall ever did. And I find it very whatever. Like, I'm not sure how to put it, because I don't mind the kind of angsty type of protagonist, because they're, you know, a little bit of a change from your normal, you know, grandiose, you know, full of bravado type protagonist, but they are just, this one here is just massively a pain in the butt. And that's about all I can say on the subject. For those of you who weren't able to read what was being said, as I headed towards the areas that were necessary, the items that were there, basically he popped up and said, you know, well, I think this place sold this one and that place sold that one, 10 of each. But anyway, everything. I know that's not very whatever, but yeah.
Thanks a lot for helping us out, Haseo. Once Gaspar gets here, we'll be all
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I guess you've never done it before.
Done what?
Well, manage a shop. Want me to explain how it works?
Not really.
Come on, Haseo. I think it would be good for you to learn what normal players do. Well, anyway. Gaspard sure is taking his time shopping for all of this. I wonder what's up with him. What? It's a short mail from Gaspard. Apparently he got lost.
Man, did that guy get any dumber?
I've got to go find him.
Let me tell you, I'm not moving an inch.
Great. See you when I get back. Will you do me a favor? Watch over the shop while I'm out there looking for Gaspar.
Don't be ridiculous. Just go ahead and close it down while you're gone.
I can't do that. Our best customers will be here soon.
So what? Just leave me out of this.
You don't have anything to do, right? Or are you just afraid of dealing with the customers?
What? Like hell I am.
You'll be fine. Manners are very important even online. Remember to greet them properly.
What am I, a preschooler?
You act like it.
I'm off to look for Gaspar.
Anyway, as I said in the previous video, the person behind Haseo was actually from the first set of games. And even in those ones, he was a whiny pain in the ass.
Well, welcome!
I think that's a Harvest Cleric. think. Oh, names. I know what their name is too. I remember it for some reason.
Excuse me, mister, but there's an item I really want.
Sure. What is it?
It's called a Dusty Miller. Do you think you might have any here?
Let's see. It looks like we've got just one. It's 6,000 GP. So? What? Do you want it or not?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I don't have enough money for it.
You don't? Then I can't sell it to you. I was asked to watch over the shop, you know. I've got to do the job the right way.
Oh,
If you want something, you'll have to save up for it.
I did save, but looks like it's all gone now.
Your money's gone? Hey, don't you even remember how you spent your own money?
No, I don't know. After all, it was Saku's turn up until yesterday.
What? Saku's turn.
Saku is my big sister. And, well, Saku was the one who was using this character yesterday.
So then basically, you and your sister share that character by taking turns playing.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that your sister used all of the money that you had been saving up to buy it. What a great sister.
No, really. It's fine. I was just gonna buy her a birthday present with that money anyway. It's no big deal.
Birthday?
Yeah, you see, we're twins. So, it's actually my birthday as well.
Your birthday, huh? Fine. Then I guess I'll give you a discount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and give my best to your sister.
Okay, thank you so much. By the way, my name is Bo. I promise that I'll pay you back the next time I come here. Okay, Haseo?
Well, I guess it would have been in the transaction information.
So she's Saku and he's Bo. So Saku and Bo, huh?
Hello!
Character's name is
You.
character's name was Sakubo.
Well, this is unexpected. I never would have thought that you'd do these kinds of things, Haseo. But your smile and the greeting that you gave to that boy was perfect and natural. Maybe you work in a retail store in real life. Or like at a video rental place or something.
You can tell this was recorded at a time
Shut up and get lost.
when they thought those were still going to be around.
I will buy something. I'll be sure to make my contribution to the shop ASAP.
I wonder why I'm not the least bit excited about that.
What a piss
What
ass.
do you recommend?
See? Not bad, huh? Guild shops have a pretty decent selection to choose from.
Wow, you're totally right. And everything's so much cheaper here than it is at the NPC shops.
To be honest, I didn't really want to bring you ladies here.
Aww. Why not?
Because then your eyes and attention will be rooted to something else other than me. And I just can't help but try and monopolize your beautiful eyes for as long as I possibly can.
Oh, Cooney!
Cooney.
Don't worry about anything.
Mhm.
One thing's for certain. I only have eyes for you.
Please, don't look at me with those passionate eyes of yours. If you keep looking at me with such a beautiful gaze like that, I just know that I'll be forever bound to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Haseo. Long time no see.
What do you mean, yo, you jerk? You sure look like you're having fun with the ladies there, Cooney.
Oh no, this is just...
Worse than Loki from Fairy Tale.
I've got an appointment to keep. Did I really say that? While you were off flirting with all of those women, I have been stuck here in this shop. I've happen?
Connie!
Hurry up! Let's go play already! It's the Guildmaster!
Wow, Coon! You're really popular, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, I'll email you guys and girls later. Okay, see you then. Hey!
So, Kuhn used to be part of your guild, and he was the guildmaster.
Our guild name, Canard, comes from the stabilizer wings on airplanes. Actually, we chose that guild name because we thought it really represented Kuhn's dream. To support first-time players of the world and help them relax and enjoy it.
When I got lost, it was Coon that helped me. He was the one who rescued me.
He taught us lots of ways to enjoy the game. I mean, you know how they say that the beginning to anything is key, right? I'm sure we wouldn't be playing like we are now if we hadn't met Kuhn when we did.
I wonder, if I hadn't been PK'd on my very first encounter, the first day I logged into this game,
You'd still be a miserable
if I hadn't
twat.
met Ovan then, and if I hadn't met Sheena, if we hadn't come across Tri-Edge, would I be laughing and enjoying this game like these guys are right now?
What's wrong, Haseo?
Oh, nothing.
Of course, now that Kuhn is gone, there was no one around to organize Canard.
So, why did he leave?
I'm not really sure why, but he said something about not wanting to get us involved.
And here I was, thinking that he was kicked out of the guild for flirting too much.
Oh, that's Kuhn's illness. If we worried about it, we'd never be able to keep up.
An illness, huh?
Funny how they use that for such a many whatever things.
Well, it's not life-threatening. Nothing you have to worry about.
You're still here?
Yeah, well, you never told me to leave.
Stop standing in my blind spot.
Oh, so this is the tier of just blind spot, huh?
Now. Anyway, thanks for watching the store, Haseo.
Yeah, sure. Business kind of sucked, though.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any idea what Haseo did while you were gone?
What are you guys chatting about?
Oh, you gave a little boy a birthday present? Wow, you're such a nice guy, Haseo.
Yeah, I guess you are.
She really needs to learn how to shut up and...
You see that? Everyone really does want to treat other people nicely.
Yes, in spite of the fact that some people you just want to yeet into the freaking sun.
Online than they can in real life.
Hey, Haseo, why don't you officially join Canard?
Huh?
I mean, I think you've got some real leadership skills.
And I second that thought. Come on, let's do this together.
I think it's a great idea. Just act like you did before.
Okay, fine. But it'll be a name only. You got it? Hey, I'm a very busy guy.
So the fun
Take a little time to process.
fun thing about this is the shop that he was just babysitting is actually the best way in the game to make money.
Guildmaster.
Yay! Haseo is our new Guildmaster.
Congratulations, Haseo.
Wait, what's this about Guildmaster?
Like I said before, you have some real leadership skills, Haseo. Oh, this is your reward for watching the store. Here, see ya. Bye.
I'll see you later.
Now then, I better be going too.
Go, leave already.
Today we're having a meeting at Moon Tree to help the victims
So, now it would be time to log out, check the email. See, and as I've said before, this is the worst part about trying to progress the story. There are important unread emails in the mail station, too. So, this is the worst part of trying to do all this stuff, eh? So, they're from Kuhn. Nice to have met you. Hi there, it's Kuhn. It looks like we'll be working together for a while. Glad to make your acquaintance. Just so you're sure, the official name of the CC Corp project is GU and not Raven. And the name Raven is just a front. It's a temporary name for the guild. Be sure not to get them mixed up. That thing. Hey, what's up? We're finally ready for that thing. I'll wait for you at Mac News Chaos Gate, so invite me when you're ready. P.S. There's an incident in the town square. Could you not... Oh, about the incident in the town square. Could you not tell Pi about it, please? Pretty please? I want to try to get to the point of the stream, but I think it's further in than I thought.
Then let's get going. The area words for our destination are Delta Great Cursed In-Law.
What? The old hag's coming too?
Well, because there's no guarantee we won't come across any danger.
You coming?
Hurry up and invite me already.
Acquired Pi's member address. Acquired area word, Delta, Great Cursed In-Laws. You have new mail. Roger that, I'll be right there, so just wait for me. Fine, I'll go with you. I'll be there as soon as I'm prepared. Quite a large level discrepancy, I would say. Area level 8. Field. Element water. Treasure level plus 10. Mission, defeat the boss. Is this where it appears the first time? I think so. Gee, that are like the one where I had to get the King Chim crowned.
So, let's get this started. Tell me, how the hell do you summon an avatar?
You really are a brat, aren't you? Is that how you ask someone to help you?
Your boss is the one who put me in GU. Shouldn't you guys be asking for my help?
You damn! How dare you speak of Master Yada-like?
Okay, that's enough. Listen, we didn't come here to fight, you two.
I know that.
Yada already told you, but let's recap. Our characters were originally created by CC Corporation several years ago as part of a project.
That's what the epitaph users are, right? So why does this make our characters so special?
That's a CC Corp secret.
What about you, Pi? Anyway, epitaph users are characters that have the ability to use avatars. To put it roughly, it's kind of like a transformation of your character data in the game.
The power of an avatar can be surmised as an alteration of data.
Altering data? You mean data drain?
Yep, that's one of the abilities an avatar has.
Triad used data drain to put me back to level 1. So, he's an epitaph user too? But wait, he didn't use an avatar. Then what the hell is he? Man, I'm getting confused.
By activating their
Of course.
data-altering abilities, epitaph users are able to gain power. surpass the parameters included in the original game design.
But that doesn't mean they can do anything.
There are certain restrictions governing Epitaph users as well. Soon, you'll come to understand that.
So to summon avatars, I just have to understand those rules?
Basically,
How?
it's right here.
Huh?
Inside your heart, the player's own feelings and willpower are the origins of avatars.
Yeah, right. Epitaph users are still just characters in a game, though, right? How does a bunch of binary data get influenced by feelings and will?
Epitaph users' characters are different from normal characters.
Different how?
We're linked to our characters, not just through our controllers and goggles, but through our hearts as well. Haven't you ever felt something like that, Haseo?
When would I have felt that? Wait a minute. What the? Something is starting to... It's growing.
Let's hurry up and begin your lesson.
Begin?
You want to learn how to summon your avatar, don't you?
Of course.
Then, we'll battle here until you get it.
Huh? Battle?
Yes, battles are the quickest way for you to sharpen your consciousness, and that will help you to awaken
Excuse
your
me.
avatar.
So basically, you guys don't really know the proper way to do this, do you?
You've got us there. For Pi and me, the entire process was more like an accident when we awakened our avatars.
But that accident was fate.
For now, let's fight this field's boss.
Om Shao.
Here's our chance.
That was nothing.
Jinx Bane. I don't think that's equipment that no. I don't think I have a character essentially with me that can use that skill just yet. Or not that skill, that equipment just yet.
I don't feel like losing today. Okay, who's next?
I should probably restore my HP.
You're mine.
Bam! Goblin Mage. Ow.
It was adequate.
Actually, let me see my... No. Maybe I'm thinking skill trigger. That's why I wanted to check. Okay. Yeah, I still haven't learned the new one yet. Simple necklace. What's needed to conjure an avatar? Damn, I don't get it. Housemate calling to see if we want coffee, I'm guessing. Excuse me. I'll just text him real quick. Alrighty. Another own show. Beast Awakening.
I'll finish it. It was adequate.
Here's our chance. Guess we win.
Blade Thorns.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on.
Whoops. Splat.
Okay, who's next?
Mecha Grunty.
Remember this? It was laying around like this before.
Source unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Hemisphere, please. Oink.
It. That's literally all it will ever say. I think. Almost certain of that part. Seems to have crashed again, but not in this area, and something has fallen. Another death. Received a blessing from the lucky animal. GP increases by 2,000. Finally, some money. Okay, so now I want to go this way, I believe. Yeah, because there's the boss over there. Just fighting countless battles will allow me to use avatars. Bam. Yes, I really get into my games. I lose my awakening.
Okay, who's next?
Bap. Oh. I do apologize if I'm not as talkative as usual. I've had a long several days in that lots of stuff going on at home. Well, not at home. Lots of stuff going on back home, I should say, with my family, and I'm just kind of trying to use this time, I guess, to decompress. So, but I do see what time it is, and I'm gonna see and hope that I hit the target that I set for myself. Damn it, nothing's happening. What am I doing wrong?
But how the hell am I supposed to activate the power?
Try to figure that much out for yourself. Keep the image of summoning an avatar in your mind.
Okay, the image of summoning an avatar. Summoning an avatar. I'll summon you, avatar. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on!
Haseo?
Hey,
How should we handle this? I guess we win.
Medic necklace.
Haseo, are you doing okay?
I said shut up! I'm concentrating. I will summon it, so just shut up and watch.
Haseo, you've reached your limit. Let's call it a day.
What's going on? Why won't my avatar appear?
Well,
maybe the problem is your lack of talent.
What did you say?
Even if you are one of the epitaph users, if you, the player, don't know how to use it, well, then it's pointless.
Yeah, right. You two just aren't teaching me the right way. Listen, if you guys can't even keep your promise to me, then the deal that I had with GU is off.
can't summon an avatar, then we don't need you to help us now.
Come on, Pi. That's enough. Let's just call it a day, alright?
Alright.
Let's head back, okay?
She actually knows what it's going to take for him. Well, not knows, but she has an idea what it's going to take for him to do that. And so, yeah, that's kind of why she's egging him on, I guess.
Don't worry about it. We don't expect you to awaken that easily. Better luck next time. Anyway, just rest up for now. When you've got your stamina back, we'll give it another shot and try again. Well, see ya.
Frankly, I'm glad that you weren't able to summon your avatar. Kun and I. Now do you understand why we needed 2 epitaph users to support you?
No.
It's so we'll have enough power to suppress your avatar in the event it should go out of control or something.
Suppress?
Yes, if your avatar went berserk, we would not have hesitated to use data drain on you. In order to stop you. No matter what effect it may have had on you.
Well, that's just cruel.
Is it? Great risk comes with strength that is too powerful.
Huh?
Neither Kun nor myself can completely control the power of our avatars. Power that has escaped its user's hand will do nothing but destroy. This power really shouldn't even be used at all in the first place. But you plan to use that power. Am I wrong? If you had gotten your avatar, you would be thrilled to use it. Even if it was the exact same power that hurt those that are most precious to you.
You seem to know me well.
Well, of course I do. It comes natural to me, don't you see? You and I are very much alike.
Huh?
I think it would be best if you didn't get involved in these matters anymore.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Summoning an avatar won't make you happy. That I know for certain.
You don't want me to get involved, huh? Well, for your information, if I could do that, I wouldn't be in the mess I'm in right now.
Save is over here. Log out. Check the emails. I don't want to go too far over my limit, essentially, but there are unimportant unread mails in the mail station. Alright, give me a second here. We'll do Pi's thing. Hobby, serving Yada, favorites, Master Yada, obsession, Master Yada. What? Got a problem? Whoops. My bad. Okay, so Pi affection increased. I'm afraid you're the one that doesn't understand yourself. I'm not telling you to understand everything right away. Just be aware that there are many things you don't know. I don't care what Master Yada said. Don't get too carried away. Now that you're part of GU, I won't allow you to do anything foolish. This is not a game for us. I will have you follow our directions. That is the quickest way for you to understand what you claim to be cryptic. And please stop taking your emotions out on me like a child. I would advise you to think long and hard about your goals and interests and what is best for them. Comatose. Are there other players besides Shino who fell into comas? Epitaph users. Avatar and the special characters called Epitaph users can use them. What is this project you all were telling me about? So we'll send this one because if you go through the other stuff that I haven't done on stream, you'll find out that there are others, right? So, Re-GU from Kun. Kun's affection increases. GU stands for, actually, I don't know either. I'm not actually employed by CC Corp. I was just a regular player. If anything, I'm more like you than them. There's lots of things they haven't told me. As for getting used to your avatar, there's no need to rush. It's not like me or Pi could use our avatars right away. Pi, can you tell me more about Pi? Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's ask about her. CC Corp, Guildmaster Change Request. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. We have fulfilled the Guildmaster Change Request. Guild name, Canard. Guildmaster name, Haseo. First, we recommend that you go to your town and enter your guilds at home. From there, try talking to the NPC admin. Guildmasters are endowed with several unique authorities in order to manage their guilds. Please always remember that power and responsibility are intricately linked, and we hope you fulfill your responsibilities to the world. If you're not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer center. We apologize for the inconvenience. Acquired Canard Key.
Guildmaster, huh? Well, I guess I'll go to at-home then.
Syllabus. I finished registering the change for the Guildmaster. You should get an email from CC Corp about it. Just to remind you, Canard's goal is to help out beginners by giving them support. We don't concentrate on leveling up and stuff. What's truly important cannot be expressed with parameters. As far as we're concerned, what's important is consideration. That is what Kun used to say. Gaspard, to our new Guildmaster. Congratulations. Let's both do our best and make Canard the best guild around. Oh, guilds aren't exclusive. You can join another guild without having to quit Canard. So I think, because of all the other stuff I would like to do today, I will be definitely calling it, basically come hell or high water by 2 o'clock. But,
Since I am the Guildmaster after all,
excuse me.
check out Canard's at home.
But I would preferably like to call it quits after we awaken the avatar. So we're going to the Canard at home. Even looks like Haseo.
You're Haseo! So you're the new Guildmaster, huh?
An NPC?
My name is Death Grunty, of the Grunty race. I'm the manager of this at-home. I won't accept someone like you.
Right down to the attitude.
Managing a guild requires good instincts and talent. I'm gonna test you to see if you've got them. Okay, I'll give you 2 assignments. And if you can clear both of these assignments, I just might consider accepting you as the Guildmaster. Here's your first assignment. The 3 sacred treasures of the Grunty race. Grunty's hat. Grunty's shoe. Grunty's brush. You need to cooperate with your guild members to gather these. My companions hold the sacred treasures. If you get down on your knees and beg sincerely, I'm sure you can get them to lend the treasure to a lowlife like you.
Okay, I'm chilled now.
Companions are wandering around the city. Hurry up and find them and bring back the sacred treasures.
I don't like him. I don't like this obnoxious, weird rodent at all.
Pot,
I
meat,
guess
kettle.
Grunty's event started.
What event are you talking about?
It's the Guildmaster certification event for our guild.
when you first become a guild master, Grunty gives you an assignment.
I don't want to run errands for a stupid NPC.
But if you don't clear the event that the Grunty gave you, you'll never be able to use all of At-Home's features.
So, what kind of trial were you given, Haseo?
Told me to find some rare items.
I don't think I had a trial like that.
Fine, whatever. I can get those items if I just find that thing's companions in the town, right? I'll finish this up in no time.
Good luck, Haseo. We're counting on you.
Find the 3 Grunties in the city and acquire Grunty's hat, Grunty's shoe, Grunty's brush. The cursor in the map indicate locations of the Grunties. This is Dr. Kubo. I should probably stop here and do his stuff to start. I've been waiting for you to come and pay me a visit. I have some important work for you. What I have to say from this point on is top secret. You mustn't speak to it of anyone. Do you understand? I'm working on a project to cultivate chim-chims. Currently, there are no methods to cultivate chim spheres, and thus they must be collected in the wild. But if we can change that, it would be quite the revolution. However, in order to complete my project, I need detailed data on chim-chims. That's what I want you to do for me. Here, take this. Acquired chim-chim radar. It's a portable scanner that holds the essence of steam technology within it. Each time you kick a chim-chim, the radar will automatically scan and record the data. It will also import all the data you've gathered in the past. Any chim-chim data will suffice, but the more rare the chim-chim, the more data you'll be able to obtain from it. I'll reward you based on how much data you've gathered. Oh, I almost forgot. As you know, I'm also looking for chim crowns. Chim crowns have the mysterious ability to generate far more chim spheres than a normal chim-chim. It's absolutely essential that I get them in order to complete my project. If you can bring me any chim crowns, I will reward you handsomely. Well then, please do your best. View record. 80 chim-chims, 2 rare chim-chims, 1 king chim-chim, no chim assassins, and 1 chim crown. Not bad. Here, I'll give you this. Health scroll 1, antidote scroll. I still don't have enough chim-chim data. Go collect some more. So, those, if I'm not mistaken, will teach Ripduk and Rep. And I can use those on myself. I could give them to Gaspard. Well, not give them, but I could use them on Gaspard. And all that other good stuff. So that's the button. Okay, so let's go to the harbor first. I think I have to turn back on. This is another one of Dr. Kubo's. Oh no, this is Dr. Keppel. Doors locked from. You can hear steam machines from inside. Why is Grunty?
Welcome to the ship of Twilight, Haseo.
What a voice for a little thing.
I have been waiting for you to come here for a long time, Nero. So moved that you're speechless, Nero? I know just what it is that you're looking for, Nero. It is not that hard for me to guess, Nero. Go on and take this with you, Nero.
Nero. Acquired Grunty's brush.
Now go and be well, Nero.
Okay. By the way, the players running around, you can trade with them, and some of them, like this one doesn't, but some of them will have special equipment that it's far easier to get from them than it would be to go hunt it down.
It feels like the river is sucking in my soul. Oh, you. It's so beautiful and peaceful. Oh, you. My grandma said that there's a palace for fishes at the bottom of the water. Oh, you. I'm sure there are canned tuna and smoked salmon swimming happily there. Oh, you.
I
Pew,
forgot about that part. Canned tuna and salmon swimming.
I think I smell death grunty on you. Oh, ew. The smell tells me that you want something. Ooh, you. You want this, right? Ooh, you?
Acquired Grunty's shoes.
Well, goodbye. Ooh, you. Oh, I want to go to the Palace of Fishes. Ooh, you. Just thinking about it makes me drool. Ooh, you.
So, another thing that we will eventually get to in the game is that as part of whatever you want to call it, I will undergo class change quests because literally part of this game is rebuilding the terror of Haseo, the terror of death. Like, no two which ways about it, essentially. And so, like, when he used the scythe against what's her name, or the chainsaw-like sword, and that, I don't know if I get the one with the chainsaw, but basically I can do all that stuff because that was his class change, Gal Grunty.
The sun sets again today. How sad. How romantic. And with myself standing in the twilight, I am the ultimate man.
I want whatever he's smoking.
You're pretty manly yourself. But you're no match for me. So, you want to obtain my manliness for yourself? Sure. There's always room to be even more manly.
Acquired Grunty's hat.
First, you need to work hard until the sunset has burned itself into your eyes.
That leads to blindness Grunty. Finally got the third one. Man, what annoying event. Now I just do these items to death Grunty. For some reason I thought it was Rocker Grunty, but no. Whoops, I need Mercenary District, not no. Excuse me. I would say I don't know why I'm so gassy, but probably the can of soda I pretty much just chugged. Gaspard.
Grunty, you're Haseo. You're late. Oink. What took you so long? You're as slow as a pig. Oink. Come on, hurry up and give me the sacred treasure. Oink. Here, I'll give you this in exchange. Oink.
Acquired weird black tea.
Here is your second assignment. Oink. Sell that item with the help of your guild members. Oink. Now get going. Oink. Perfect. You're already great at shopkeeping, Haseo.
I'm not gonna be a vendor again.
Well, why not? You were so good at it before. Okay then, I'll be the vendor instead.
You can open up the menu if you talk to Death Grunty. Put the item that Death Grunty just handed over to you into the shop's stock list.
I'll do my best to try and sell the item, so just sit back and wait, Haseo.
Oh, and be sure to come collect the money by stopping by the guild shop in the central district, okay?
What? What do you mean? Why do I have to go collect the money?
Because it's one of your duties as the guild master.
Man, what a pain. Fine then, I'll do it.
Select Guild Shop from Grunty's talk menu and place the weird black tea up for sale. At Home is a facility that allows guild members to meet and interact. Please use it for various guild functions. Also talk to the manager, Death Grunty, to use various functions within it. You can pick items that you would like to display in the guild shop. You can sell items in the guild shop at higher prices than selling them to shops in town. And so, like, another thing that you can do is you can sell these items, which, you know, get you a pretty penny. Because they'll be sold individually as is. And that one, I think I'll hold on to one of them because I would like to put poison into a weapon when I next get a chance. Alright, let's go see Gaspard in the town square and see how the items have been selling. Takes a lot longer than this usually, if I remember correctly, to have the sales go through, you know, and that. But like I said, it's the best way to make money in this version of the game, and also leveling up the guild and all that happy stuff. Of course, sell more items that way.
Oh, you're the kid who came to the shop the other day. Bo, right?
I am so glad to see you. I wanted to give you the rest of the money, you know, that I owe you from the other day.
Don't worry about that. I gave you the discount.
But
Pay attention to the hat on
Being
Sakubo, by
stubborn.
the way.
Just shut up and accept my goodwill.
thank you. I think that I really like that about you, Haseo.
What the hell are you saying?
Well, you know,
That you're, unfortunately, a role model for him. You arrogant twat.
so, what are you playing today? Are you a store clerk again?
Well, something like that. You know about guild masters?
Yep.
Well, now I'm one. I'm in the middle of one of those events.
So, you're a guild master. Way to go, Haseo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
So you sold the weird black tea. Took him 25 minutes to text me back, and then anyway. You completed the Grunty's assignment.
Congratulations on completing the Guildmaster event, Haseo.
Yay! Haseo?
Hey, you didn't have to go and buy.
Jeez, it's fine, really. I just wanted to help you out, Haseo.
But
Just shut up and accept my goodwill, alright?
oh, I see. Goodwill, huh? Well, thanks.
Finally done. I guess I'll head back to the Cunard at home. Now, all the other items I put up will instantly go up for sale after I complete this part of the story, and then I can periodically collect them, you know, the money for it, and buy various odds and ends. Because there's still a couple things that haven't opened yet because they haven't gone that far into the story. So, but if I, and it's not looking good, honestly, for awakening the avatar, but
Grunty. You're Haseo. It looks like you sold it. Now hurry up and hand over the dough. Haseo, I'll trust you about the length of a nose hair.
Come on now, don't get angry. Don't get angry. It's just a stupid NPC.
But I won't accept you as the guild master. I might be willing to employ you as my servant.
That's the kind of response it gave me when I became the guild master too.
It's a pretty weird event.
That's right. Calm down. This is just an event. It's just an event.
This should be appropriate for a servant such as you.
charm of 1000 attached to Haseo.
What do you think you're doing, you pig?
I'm not a pig. I'm a grunty. That charm I put on you is something you should be grateful for. It'll monitor your every little move. It's been carved inside you, so there's no way you can remove it. This way, I can tell exactly how hard you're working for my guild. It is called the Charm of 1000. Oink. All right, Haseo. Work for my guild like the workhorse that you are. Oink.
Unlocked Book of 1000. The Book of 1000 is a register that tracks the player's actions during their adventure. It keeps records such as number of treasure boxes opened, monsters defeated. When each record reaches a certain level, a reward is given by Death Grunty. In addition, processing the records in the Book of 1000 will eventually raise your guild's guild rank. Guild-related bonuses are handed out when you increase your guild rank. Talk to Death Grunty to check your status of the Book of 1000. And try not to drop kick it. Alchemy Factory is now available. This passage leads to the Alchemy Factory, where weapons can be strengthened with the use of alchemy.
Yeah. Hey, Haseo, you can probably ride the steam bike now.
That's true. I'm pretty sure that the condition for getting and riding the steam bike was to clear the first Grunty event.
Go on and give it a shot. It's a lot easier to move around the cities and fields with one.
Just press X when you're in the city.
Go on and give it a shot.
Hello? You hear me?
Where are you talking to me from?
Don't bother looking for me. I'm using the charm I affixed to you to talk directly into your brain.
Now don't sweat the small stuff, Wayne. Press X now.
You to order me around.
Did you say something?
You can hear me?
I know everything. Don't bother trying to hide from me.
Now go ahead and press X, you idiot. Wink. The basic controls: you press A to accelerate, X to brake, wink. Use the left stick to change your direction, wink. Press X after coming to a complete stop to get off the steam bike, wink.
The button guide in the lower right corner of the screen will always be displayed, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
So, is the Grunty event finally finished? Man, I'm so tired. I think I'll log out and check my email.
You cannot ride the steam bike inside the Makanu Dome or a dungeon. Ram the steam bike into monsters on the field before being spotted to inflict damage. Greeting cards are handed to you as a bonus for becoming a guild master. These can be used via the mail station on the desktop. More greeting cards can be earned as rewards for meeting certain conditions in the Book of 1000. You have new mail. Log out from the world. There's an important unread mail in the station. Maintenance complete. There is new mail. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Maintenance on Lumia Cloth is now complete. We're terribly sorry for any inconvenience this may have caused you. Lumina Cloth is now accessible from the Chaos Gates Town Warp menu. The main attraction in Lumia Cloth are the three arenas known as Demon Palace, Holy Palace, and Sage Palace. We hope you will enjoy the player matches hosted in the arena. Town now open, Lumina Cloth. This is a message card with a limited number. Send it to your friends to find out more about them and increase their affection with you. However, you cannot send the same one to the same individual. So, I unfortunately, new mail. Oh no, this is probably the thing. Okay, I do have to go to the bathroom again. Too many coffees, and I'll come back. It will be in the arena where Scathe appears. Alrighty. Now, let's get back to this. Because I mean, it's going to be cutting it close. But we'll see if, basically 5 till 2, if I'm not done with it or close enough, we'll just keep this until next time. Oh, that's what I want to do. Warp menu. To town. Omega, Warring City, Lumina Cloth.
Hey, move it.
Huh? Hey,
Hi,
what are
Greasy.
you doing in this server, Haseo?
Do you usually come to the arena? Have you ever participated in one of their events?
No, never.
Whoa, really? You mean the Terror of Death has never participated?
Well, PKK and arena battles have nothing to do with each other.
I don't care much about showing off for the crowds and competing for ranks anyway.
Actually, the arena is related to PK in a way.
Related?
After CC Corp started having problems with rampant PKs, they decided to create an official place for player battles. By using the arena, they attempted to restore morale and stability to the world.
But it ended up turning into just another place for all the rude players, like the player killers, to hang out.
That's how it got started.
Haseo, I think it would be good for you to learn a little bit more about what's going on in the world, you know?
The arena has 3 classes: the Demon Palace, the Holy Palace, and the Sage Palace. The first class that any player can challenge is the Demon Palace.
I'm surprised you like the arena so much.
Oh, we don't come that often. It's just that today...
Hey, isn't it about to start?
Let's go!
Start.
Hey, the Emperor of the Demon Palace is going to be participating in today's title match.
Emperor?
He's something of an eccentric, so he rarely fights other than to defend his title in the tournament.
Wow, you're lucky, Haseo.
Unlimited online game, The World R2.
Bloodthirsty man drawn to this place by the thrill of the fight. Can you hear the crowd? Can you feel their violent excitement? This is the story of the men who have come here lusting for the Emperor's throne. Let the Demon Palace title match begin.
Well, it's time for the title match to begin.
They have taken out opponents after opponents, and now they reach their arms up to challenge the sky itself. They look as if they're proclaiming dominance over the focus of the public. The only thing occupying
They're
their
the
minds
challengers,
is a
huh?
lust for
All they've got
absolute
going on is
victory.
their size.
That's what you think. Those guys have actually improved quite a bit. That team's popularity is shooting through the roof.
He's here.
And now I remember how the whole thing with the Avatar Awakening goes. It's through this stuff, so yeah, I was about 1 session way too early, unfortunately. So, I will be ending the stream here, roughly, in about 10 minutes.
That guy is... He's the Emperor?
Yep, that's the undefeated Emperor himself, Emperor Endrance.
Entrance, huh?
That's an entrance. Why do I keep thinking it was endurance?
Mr. Ren truly is the greatest of them all.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't that weird?
What? What's the matter, Haseo?
Why are there 3 challengers, but the Emperor is alone?
That's what's so amazing about Endrance. He has never formed a party, not even once in his entire arena career.
Is Is that even allowed?
The arena regulations state that parties of up to 3 players are allowed, including the leader, that is. There's no rule that you can't participate by yourself.
Of course, no one does that usually. It puts you at a huge disadvantage. It's starting!
I believe he's the same class as Syllabus.
Oh, come on. He's just running away.
He's not running. That's how Entrance always fights. First, he lets his opponents attack, apparently to find out if he can see through their attacks or something.
Well, even so, he can't win if he never attacks, right? Kill him!
So uninteresting. She gets easily bored by this ordinary type of battle.
Is that...
What's the matter?
Can't you see that? Can't you? Avatar. That's right. Avatars can only be seen by epitaph users.
Haseo?
No, it's nothing.
Just go away. To me, you're nothing but ugly dolls.
Huh? What? What did the Emperor just do?
Instant kill?
You mean there's a skill that can do that?
That was absolutely amazing!
Actually, about halfway through, everything flew way over my head. I guess that must be how the expert players fight each other.
It looks like you understood what happened, Haseo. That's really impressive.
You did?
That...
Huh?
That isn't a fight at all.
Huh?
Hey!
Hey, wait up!
Entrance is... an epitaph user?
Hey! I said to wait up for us! Haseo!
An epitaph user together with Ida. Why? I wonder, does GU know that Entrance is an epitaph user? I can't ask them after what happened. Ovan!
Of course he'd appear. Like death and taxes.
Well, hello, Haseo.
Kind of.
What do you mean, hello? Ovan, you better explain yourself. I've had a lot happen to me since then, thanks to you.
So you couldn't defeat Triage. It would seem that one cannot defeat him without stronger powers.
Damn it. At this rate.
Did you happen to see Endrance's fight?
Yeah. Just who is that guy anyway?
He's chasing an insatiable dream.
Dream?
In a sense, Endrance is just the same as you are, except, in his case, he has something you lack.
What does that mean?
I believe that you know the answer to that better than anyone. I will always be waiting for you to...
Huh?
No.
What?
I'll see you again, Haseo.
Hey, wait! Ovan!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, it's you. Don't you think I'm the one who should be asking that question?
Don't you dare talk to me like you know me. Who do you think you are? Sako is my big sister. She was using this character until yesterday.
Oh, you're the sister.
Hello?
Notice the hat.
What are you looking at me like that for? You a freak. Ah! Oh, I got it. You're after Master N, aren't you? Forget it. I won't allow it. Master N and I are in love. And we're destined to be together forever.
Who's Master N?
Just want to smack her.
Hey! You surprised me when you ran off like that.
Oh boy. Oh, you guys! Master N!
Another ghost from the past.
Welcome! Welcome back! Thank you for showing us another spectacular fight! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Master Ren is too good to speak to the likes of you. Now get out of here!
Tell me, who and what the hell are you? Why were you hanging around with Ida at the Lost Ground? Was that an avatar that you used in the fight just now?
So then you were able to see her, but nothing more than that. So you have no real power. You don't even have the heart to understand them. Seeing her doesn't change the fact that you're just someone in the crowd. You will
Helps me
grow
too.
old without ever accomplishing anything, and then you will just die and rot away into nothing.
Oh, elk.
How pitiful. How truly, truly pitiful you are.
Shut up! I don't have any real power. I'm just another face in the crowd. Who the hell are you to tell me that? I'll prove it. I'll show you power, and I'll defeat you.
You? Defeat me? But how?
What's so funny?
Oh.
carried away on a...
Shut up! I hate people who look down on others. I will defeat Entrance.
Wow, Haseo, you really are amazing. I'd never have the nerve. But how are you going to fight against the Emperor?
I guess you'll have to fight your way through the tournament first, if you want to confront him.
The tournament, huh? Well, you've got a very long way ahead of you, Haseo.
What do you mean?
Well, unlike the normal free battles in the arena, tournaments are official fights, recognized and organized by CC Corp.
Those who qualify to enter must place among the top 16 registered ranker teams in each Coliseum.
It'll be hard for you to get in now.
Then I have to keep winning the free battles and become a top ranker, right?
You make it all sound so easy, Haseo.
It'll be hard if you're not at least over level 20. You'll need a party, too.
You guys will do.
What? Us? Oh, no. No way. Impossible.
Well, why not?
Gaspard gets really bad stage fright.
Just thinking about being seen by lots of people makes my hands shake, and I can't do anything at all.
As for me, if you insist, I'm willing to help you out.
Okay, we need one more.
You know, someone with healing spells would help balance out the party. So, do you happen to know any clerics?
One.
Any clerics?
What's wrong, Haseo?
Her.
Nothing.
You've got to have at least 3 people.
You can participate with just 2, right? Besides, that Master N guy fought by himself.
I know, but he...
You know how he did it, Haseo.
A guy like me tried to fight alone like that? I'd be done for in no time.
Alright, fine. I'll see what I can do about finding the last member.
If you find someone, send me an invite. See you later.
A cleric. Huh. She's the only choice. But still... Guess I'll log out and try to get some information on the arena.
So the next part is going to be a bit iffy because I can't remember if I need to read through everything in the forums for it or not. If that's the case, well then I will read through that on maybe off stream, and that I don't know why I'm acting like I can be seen by the camera. Whatever, because housemate's home. So anyway, I will check. If that's the case, I will do that off screen, just that way all the information for the arena is done, and the next time you see me next Tuesday for this, we'll be ready to start going through the process to get Atoli to help. So we'll read these. Gaspard about triage. Gaspard's affection increase. Okay, I'll keep an eye out when I'm reading the forums. Just don't expect too much from me, LOL. I bet there's more information about him on the general forums rather than the official forum ran by CC Corp. But anyway, I can't believe he actually picked a fight with the Emperor Entrance. Just watching you gave me shivers. I'm sorry I can't help out with the arena, but I hope you find somebody else. About Entrance. Do you know anything about Entrance? From Atoli. I hope you'll give me another try. I'll be sure to show you around this time. The place is Delta, Blurry Obsessive Slacker. Please invite me whenever you like. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Atoli.
I've got no choice but to invite her. But she seems like the type that'd hate fighting or stuff like the arena. What do I do?
Act surprised. But anyway, with that, and this being my first 3-hour, whatever you want to call it here, I'm going 3 hours? No, 2.5 hours. Oh yeah, 3 hour. But anyway, regardless, thank you guys for accompanying me today. I do greatly appreciate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my other odds and ends started, and I am going to see about getting see about getting other odds and ends started, and see about grinding for some levels, getting the skill triggers that I need, because there's quite a few of them for each like class in the Adept Rogue. Because right now even though Adept Rogue is what he's called, his actual class is Twin Blade. So he has a lot more attacks than that. I think I just need to take some time to grind, and then I can get them done. So, but anyway, with that being said, I am going to throw this out here. I think I might go through and read the entire backstory stuff for the world in another video, and upload that as separate content directly to the YouTube channel. So for those of you who are following me on Twitch, I appreciate it. If you want to, see, listen, whatever, all that other information, find me on YouTube at Crescent Fang Creations. If any of you have trouble finding me there, let me know, because there has been a few times that I have had friends I had to directly link the channel because for some reason it doesn't come up in the search. It's still a fairly new channel because I've only been doing that for over a week now, so there's lots of stuff in there. I'm basically piling myself into a huge learning curve, unfortunately. But I don't plan on adding anything new from here on out, at least not for a while. So hopefully we'll get better at it. Hopefully there'll be no more incidents like earlier with me leaving the opening up and running like a putt. And that, so with that, I will say my good days to you, and I hope to see you on Friday when we would be delving back into Final Fantasy 1. Until then, stay safe and take care out there. This is Rogue signing off. Thank you.